Great. So, do you have our course content?
Sorry, I
No,
can't hear
right?
you properly.
Okay. Tosca.
But actually, Tosca is an automation tool, I guess, because
Yes.
I didn't search anything like yeah. I was thinking about the Selenium, but I think that was pure coding will be required for that, I guess.
Yes, yes. We required coding for that. And even nowadays, what is happening? Most of the companies are migrating their projects to Tricentis Tosca.
Yeah.
So let's give a like small demo of Tricentis Tosca. So Tosca is one of the testing tool. Okay. So we do have a number of tools in the market like Selenium, UFT, QTP, Raft, Workshop. Like this, we do have a number of tools. But out of all these tools, why Tricentis Tosca is most popular in the market? I'll give you the background of it. Okay. So Tricentis is one of the software company that designed a number of tools and they release those tools to the market only for testing point of view. So let me show those websites to you so you're able to understand. So Tricentis is providing always 24 by 7 support for their customers who are utilizing Tricentis Tosca features. Okay.
Okay.
So here you can see these all are the Tosca related tools like test management tool, Qtest is test management, Live Compare, Neoload is for performance testing, Jira, and where are some device cloud. Like this, we do have a number of features in Tricentis Tosca. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So
So
we can do like API testing and performance testing using Tosca as well, right? I
yes,
think, yeah.
yes, definitely.
Uh,
So, what are the
Okay.
Tricentis Tosca? I'm just we are giving a training as of now. Based on that Tosca tool, we can automate one end-to-end application. Like backend we can do and frontend also. Okay. So the Tricentis
Like UI
Tosca,
testing.
yeah, UI testing, functional testing, non-UI testing, even non-functional testing also we can do.
Okay.
Okay. And what type of projects we do
Yes, ma'am.
automation point of view? The most of the projects are web-based projects, SAP projects, Salesforce, mainframes, and some of the big data projects. Let us coming to a domain wise, we do have a healthcare domain and a banking domain and some manufacturing domain related projects also we have. Okay, so if I consider almost the project categories, we can automate up to 250 types of projects in Tricentis Tosca without any coding language. So if you no need to learn any programming language to work with the Tricentis Tosca, it's a completely zero code test automation tool. Okay,
Okay.
even single line of coding is also not required to work with the Tosca. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
So now coming to the project categories, I mentioned almost 250 types of projects, right? So let us talk about real-time experience point of view. If person is having around 3 years of experience, may they have most familiar with either web or a desktop or API or somewhat SAP, correct?
Yes,
If
ma'am.
Tosca is providing a platform for the 250 type of projects, but the who are having experience, they have only a couple of applications only, not all the applications, correct?
Yeah. Ma'am,
So
actually, these are the covered application like web, desktop, SAP, and API and database testing. Okay. So these are the
so
application
now
will
these
be
are
covered.
different project categories, okay? Tosca with web, this is one type of project. Tosca with the desktop. Desktop is nothing but the installed applications in our system. This is one type of project. Tosca with SAP, one project. Tosca with API, Tosca with the database. Tosca with mainframes, Tosca with Salesforce, Tosca with healthcare domains. Like this, whenever they are hiring positions, they'll give this kind of naming project instructions to us. Okay.
ma'am.
So as per my training session, like we are just teaching up people who are looking for Tricentis Tosca, if they want to jump automation point of view in their career. So we are always suggesting them almost these five project categories. If you know completely of these five projects categories along with the practical example, so then you can keep your experience either 3 to 4 years without any dependency. Even after getting a job also, you can continue with your work without any dependency. Because here there is no coding now. So simply we can do automation.
Okay, ma'am.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So if I explain only Tosca with web, yeah, that will support you, but you have to start your career as a beginner. So as an experience, if you learn these many tools, how we do automation in Tricentis Tosca, this will give you a more knowledge to you. So whenever you want to start a career with as an automation engineer, so you can keep easily a 3 to 4 years of experience here. And even we can survive our jobs also.
Ma'am, actually, I have 2.3 years experience. That is like tech support role. Uh, or
Okay.
you can select manual testing only. I did some manual testing like in logistic application while working with logistic application. But yeah, can I select put this experience, that experience, and I'll go with the uh, Tosca experience tester. That will be I think work good for me.
Yes, definitely you can.
Okay.
So if you see in the market, we do have very less openings for the manual testing, correct?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Even you cannot see the opportunity as a manual test engineer, even for single position also.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Okay.
who are joining my training sessions, the people who are acting as a test manager or acting as a test lead, they are in only a manual testing last 10 to 15 years onwards. So this is the software company. So we have to always try to upgrade our skill set, right? So
Yes.
I understand manual testing is very comfortable zone. Definitely, they don't want to take much pressure in their career. That is the
Yes.
reason they are in same. So if you see 2024, we do have a lot of layoffs in n number of companies, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So who are impacted more? Testers. Which testers? Manual testers. Okay. So even you
Ma'am,
can see,
we can configure CI/CD into Tosca. I think
yes, definitely we can.
Jenkins and all tools. Oh,
Exactly. We can configure and we can do a Jenkins integration with Tricentis Tosca, Litmus integration with Tricentis Tosca. All integration tools we can integrate here. Okay.
is it free tool or paid to need to pay some
Sorry,
amount?
Sachin, your voice is very low for me. Sorry.
Ma'am, is it free tool? Free tools,
No, this is not
Tosca.
free tool.
Oh,
So Tosca is a paid tool. We have to purchase the license, valid license from Tricentis company.
oh, okay, okay, ma'am. But
This is not a free tool.
but Selenium is like an
That
open
is a free
source.
tool.
Yeah.
But we do have some drawbacks in Selenium, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you want to work with web, yes, simply you can choose a Selenium. But if you want to work with one application along with a web and API and database combination, is that possible in API like a Selenium? For
Mm,
example, I want to work with a one application. One is functional part I want to automate, and another thing I want to automate APIs, and another thing I want to go with a database kind of thing. One end-to-end application. Can I choose only a Selenium to do this automation of these three categories?
no, ma'am.
That is not at all possible, right?
Yes, yes, correct.
So if you want to work with API, again, we have to go with either Postman, REST Azure, these things is required here.
Yes.
For database, again, we have to choose either ETL or Snowflake kind of things is required here. So to automate one end-to-end enterprise application point of view, we are just interacting with these many applications. Correct. But Tosca point of view, no need to spend much time here while integrating your application one end-to-end enterprise point of view. We can do a testing of these all categories together within one tool. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
clear? Hope you clear with these points.
Yes, ma'am. It's clear.
Great. So now one more point, Tricentis team is providing a certifications. Tricentis. For example, now you are planning to choose an opportunity with Tricentis Tosca. So coming to, I'll give you a background of real-time point of view, okay? If one person is trying to hire one resource for having a Tricentis Tosca, they definitely ask the certification of Tricentis Tosca. So are you certified in Tricentis? So you'll get certificate from directly a Tricentis company stating like you are the certified person in automation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So that
if
will
you
be better.
say
Yeah.
that PDF certifications to the interviewer or your manager, then only they'll give opportunity to you work with the Tosca. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't have any certification, again they ask you to do the certification. As of now, this certification is completely free of cost. So if you write an exam, if you pass this exam, yes. As of now, this is a free of cost. No need to pay any amount to this particular one. Okay, now. So
Yes.
even the certification guidance is also involved in our training session. So simply, first of all, I'll give you a chance to you to work with the certification program. So if you are unable to clear those things, then I'll support you to clear it off. That's it. Hmm?
Yeah.
So totally, how many certificates here included? Let me show you that instead of stating orally. I'll show you how it looks like. I have some PPT slides, but I don't want to create some kind of confusion here. This is the certificate. Are you able to see the certificate?
A is 1, A is 2, B is 1.
So you are getting a certificate from directly a Tricentis company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
This is the PDF certificate, and even this is a product consultant certificate. It's not a beginner certificate. To get this product consultant advanced certificate, you have to complete these many categories.
A is 1 and A is 2.
Automation specialist level 1, automation specialist level 2, test data service level 1 and test data service level 2, and AE1 and AAPI. If you done these 3 certificates, then only you are the product consultant certified person. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So I'll give you the path to clear it out, all this stuff. Okay, no need to worry. Next, why Tosca is most popular in the market? Tricentis team is always implemented artificial intelligence features to the testing tool.
Okay.
Okay. So if you see in the market, the most of the people are talking about artificial intelligence, generative AI, all this stuff, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you see in the market, there is only one and only tool. This tool is implemented artificial intelligence features to the testing tool to make a tester activities more easier. Okay.
Yeah.
So they just implemented some machine learning and the LLM models related languages here to uh, interact with the Tosca. User might miss something whenever we are automating application. Hmm? The recently 2024 also they released this category. That category is here, generative AI. Generative AI. After artificial intelligence, if we see in the market generative AI, so even this generative AI is also coming into the picture of Tricentis Tosca. That is the reason we do have a more openings in Tosca point of.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So the next point, the migration. Nowadays, in real time, what is happening, most of the projects, they are migrating to Tricentis Tosca, which they already built with Selenium, already developed with QTP and some technologies, They are just migrating their projects to Tosca. This migration is also happening, Sachin. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So coming to who should take up. I just mentioned some categories here like manual testers, automation testers who are working in a Selenium or other automation, software engineers, QA engineers, developers, Pega developers, test managers, architectures, and those Tosca specialists, non-technical background like if person don't know if they want to start their career with the software, yes, they are also applicable to learn this one. Hmm.
Okay, ma'am.
Because there is no coding here, no need to worry about the coding part. It's very easy. So I'll show you how to work with this. Hmm.
Yes, yes.
So these all are the advantages which I make a note a couple of things here. No need to design a separate framework for Tosca. Okay. We have a inbuilt framework that is a model based test automation. These all are the some projects I just may make a note here. These all are the projects I just mentioned here, okay? But we do have number of, I mentioned only are these projects here. Even to work with Tosca, coding is not required, okay? No?
Yes, ma'am.
Codeless, no coding is required. Even one line of coding is also not at all required. So even if we can, once you are familiar with Tricentis Tosca, simply you can teach this Tosca to the new people within short span of time. Even they don't have a background of it.
Yes.
So one end-to-end application is possible and artificial intelligence powered testing integration is possible, cross-browsing testing, cross-platform testing, integration and ecosystem scalability and enterprise support is also possible here.
Okay, ma'am.
So I just mentioned note here because some of the people they may ask like why Selenium is a free tool, we can go with Selenium, why Tosca? So I just want to give a clarity on it. So in the Selenium point of view, here you can see the coding. This is a front-end coding, it. Like whenever you're inspecting the application, you're able to see this kind of coding, correct?
Correct, ma'am. Actually, that is XPath and locators you have mentioned already. Yeah.
So we spent a lot of time to find the XPath and locators to make a unique, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
True.
even we do have an option like a copy, but that won't work all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
We have to do some investigation here and we have to find the right things to identify the web elements as a unique, correct?
Yes, ma'am. We need to like do some partial XPath. These are things. Yeah, very
Yeah, a
hectic.
lot of stuff is
Already
there
I've
and
worked on it.
even we spend a lot of time here to recognize it.
Yeah, correct, correct, ma'am.
These kind of activities is not at all required in Tosca point of view. Okay. In Tosca, we do have only one mechanism that is only a scanning mechanism. Okay. Na?
Scanning. Okay.
I'll show you that. I'll give you one sample execution. So based on that, you will get to know the things. Okay. Na?
Yes, ma'am.
So this
Scanning, you can scan our UI part also, I guess.
is we can go with the scanning of our UI, desktop applications, APIs, mobile-based applications, SAP.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
These are features are available. Yeah, that is good.
Yes. So these all are my previous students' feedback. So they just got a feature opportunities in the companies. It's great. So these all are the concepts which we are going to discuss as part of this entire session. Okay, na? It's not like
Yes.
the session I'm telling only what is what. So it's a completely a practical session. So each concept level you may learn new things with the practical knowledge. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So here the last I just added here that product consultant certification program. So we'll work on it. So no worries, I'll ask the management people to share this course content to you. Otherwise, I'll attach in this chat window. You can download it. Hmm?
Okay, ma'am.
And next point is here. Let's give a execution. So to work with Tosca, we required installation. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Tosca installation is required. The latest version of Tosca is 2024.2.
2024.
So, but currently I'm using a version of Tosca is 15.0. Why is
Older version.
I'm using old version? I'll give you the stuff here. See, we do have some more changes. You can observe Tosca 16 and 15. Tosca 16 and 2024.2 almost similar. You can see a same interface. Maybe you can expect some different changes, very small changes in latest versions. But if you see Tosca 15th version interface, Tosca 16th version interface, a lot of changes is happen. These two, this is the main breakdown. Okay. So if
Okay,
you
ma'am.
learn this Tricentis Tosca 15 version, okay, and we'll give an installation 16th version. At a time, you can learn two versions and two different options. What are the things is not available in 15 and what are the things they added for 16 and latest version. Why I'm just stressing this version specific because it's very important part. So if you want to go with a fresher, this is not at all required. But if you want to go with a experienced guy, must you have to learn the version specific, what are the versions is required here. So which version is latest one, and for example, let us assume you just spend time here, like you just mentioned your experience like 3 years or 4 years or 2 years experience. Just think practically 2 years back, which version is available for us? Sixteenth
The
version.
latest version. 16.
16th version only. So they may ask in interview, so which version of Tosca you worked on till now?
Oh, okay.
So if you are saying like 2024.2, that is released in this year only recently, right?
Yes.
So if you worked on 2024.1 or 2, so how they'll expect like you are the experienced guy?
Correct.
So that is a thing I just keep in my mind that just whenever I'm giving a trainings to the people, I don't want to answer. I don't want to keep on silent my students if they're asking even small things or latest things or old things. I'm just giving a complete information related to each and every feature of Tricentis Tosca. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
I'm just logging to the login page. So this is a Tosca commander, okay, na? So here you can see this is the interface, and here these all are the sections like module section and test case section, execution section, and this is the project section, scratchbook section. And so basically our project is Tosca 1, 2, 3, 4. So what are the sections you are seeing the below? These all are the default folder structures. No need to create these folder structures manually, okay? This is the default framework.
Okay. So whatever the ma'am test cases, like we need to create test cases, or that will be created like automatically.
Here. No, we have to create a test case here.
We have to create. Okay.
So in a Selenium, we just capture the web elements XPath, right?
Yes.
So here, Tosca point of view, we capture that technical entire stuff into the module section. Okay.
Okay.
So this
Yes.
testing development is always having a dependency on the module. So if you are developing one test case, we always drag and drop these modules to the test case to build a test case.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. So this is a very important part. Let us take one scenario. I'm just doing a checkout of this. I can take any application. Which one will go? Can I go with ICICI or Amazon?
Yeah. Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon is pretty much enough. So I'm just taking very simple scenario, Sachin, as of now, okay? I just want to
Okay.
validate all these tabs. So the test case is here, the manual test case is here. Just verify all the tab names, all these tab names. How to do that? So if you want to write a manual test steps, what are the steps you will write to validate all these pages?
Like these are the all phrase MX
Mhm.
plus sale bestseller.
So we just verify the naming conversion of these tabs, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, right? Okay.
Yes, correct.
First point. Let's do a development in Tosca. Okay. Check out.
Okay, ma'am.
So this checkout, all this stuff, it is a multi-user environment. Okay. So if you're working with Tosca, it's not required to connect with the GitHub and Bitbuckets. All this stuff is not at all required. Are you
So
getting my point?
why? Yeah, I got it. If that is not connected with the GitHub, so how will get the code build and all for doing testing?
So whenever we create the project creation itself, we use the repository type as a database.
Okay.
Let me show you the architecture. You may get a more understanding. Um, hmm. You can see the architecture of this one.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the architecture. So this is the Tosca commander. Just now I opened it. Okay. To work with this Tosca commander, we required a project. To create a project, we required common repository. So what exactly the common repository? To create a common repository, we are using a database option. So Tosca is providing a 4 databases options to us. SQLite, Oracle, MS, SQL Server, and DB2. So we are directly working in a repository level, okay? Now? That is the reason GitHub, all these things is not required. If you want to integrate your project with GitHub, yes, we can do that. Integration is possible, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So like once you're done with your script development, no need to push your code to the branches, these merging activities, connecting to the GitLab, all this stuff is not required. Okay. So we just use the
Yes,
database. That is the reason. If you see in Tosca Commander, I just implemented here 4 options. You can see here check-in all. Check-in all is the feature to push code to the repository. Check-in all is the feature to push code to the repository. So checkout is a feature which you can use to perform some edits on your test case section or modules or execution section. Checkout tree is nothing but this is also option to get edit permissions to perform some edits on the any of the sections. So that is the reason all these features is enabled for you. And even you can see one naming conversion here at team. So all the team members are working in same project, but they are using a different laptops. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And you can see person 1 development, you can see person 2 development, and even you can see person 3 test cases also. These are not hidden things, okay?
Okay.
Easily we can access all the team members test cases. For example, I'm just getting confused. I'm unable to build a logic for one of the scenario. Okay. One of my team member is build the script. So they executed successfully. Script is working for them. If you want to see those people test case, no need to ask them personally, okay? Simply check which test case they are working within Tosca commander itself and find the logic, which logic they implemented here. Got it?
Yeah, ma'am. But
Because it is a common repository, it's not a thing which we are working in on-premises, okay?
yes.
It's a kind of completely common repository.
Everyone has the access.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm creating one test case here. Create one test case. I'm just mentioning on Amazon page verification. Okay. Now, so just now I created one test case. What is the first step? So you know this part, right? If you want to develop one automate test case, we have dependence on the manual test case.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So what is the first step? If I want to automate Amazon site, then what is the first step we have to automate?
First of all, we need to automate login page, I guess.
First, we have to go with the open URL.
Open URL.
Right.
After that.
Without opening, we cannot perform any login
Yes,
activity.
yes, correct.
So the opening of application URL is quite common for all web-based projects, right?
Yes.
So for the particular one, Tricentis team is provided some predefined standard modules for us. You can see here. These all are the predefined modules which will get as part of project creation only. So open URL is quite common for all the projects. Then that is the reason you are able to see it. Simply drag and drop this open URL standard module to your test case and drop. Can I show you one more time? Just go
Yeah.
to the module section, select the open URL module here, click on here, hold the cursor, drag this one to our test case and go to this is the test case section and drop here. Once you drop here, are you able to see the open URL test step is added?
Yes, ma'am.
Simply you can pass the application URL, that's it.
Okay. It's too easy actually.
So no need to set up any drivers, browser drivers, all this stuff is not at all required. Simply
Yeah.
use the URL. So by default, it will take the browser category, like a default browser of our system.
So, ma'am, we don't need any extension like Chrome and Mozilla Firefox, whatever the.
We can do that, okay? But this open URL functionality, it always take the default browser in your system. So in my system, my default browser is Edge. Maybe in your system, your default browser is Chrome. Some of others system, the default browser is Mozilla Firefox something, correct?
Yes, correct, ma'am.
The functionality of open URL, it always take the default browser.
Default browsers. I got it. Okay.
If you don't want to go with this open URL, like default browser, go to here, one more tab is there, test configuration. We just create
Hmm.
only one parameter. The parameter name is browser. And here you can select which browser you want to run your scripts. Chrome, Edge, or Firefox, or Internet Explorer, whatever you want here.
Okay, so that feature is also available.
That feature is also available, but no need to spend much time. It's a kind of creating a variable and assigning some value to that. That's it.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
I just mentioned here my browser category as a Chrome. Otherwise, I'll go with the Microsoft Edge. Now, if I run this script, it always run the script in the Edge browser because I set the parameter as Edge. If you not set this parameter, so which browser it will take?
The default one.
The default one only.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So, what is the next step? So, the situation is only two steps. One is open URL. After opening a URL, so the requirement is here you want to validate all these page names. To verify all these page names, we required all these web elements into a Tosca commander, right?
Yes, ma'am.
To do that, we do have only one feature, that is a scanning feature. Okay. Go to a module section. So we always keep that entire technical web elements related stuff into a module section. So Tosca point of view, we call those things as a controls. Selenium point of view, we call it as a web elements locators. But Tosca point of view, the terminology is changing here. We can call it as a controls. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And right click on here, scan application. So you can use application option for the web-based projects and desktop-based projects. So select here application.
Okay.
So now it is showing all the windows which I opened in my system. So you have to make a note of one thing. Before doing the scanning of application, must you have to open that application in your browser. Okay. I
Okay,
already
ma'am.
opened this Amazon. That is the reason it is showing here. Select this Amazon.in page and click on scan. Great. So are you able to see all the controls are loaded here?
Yes, yes, yes.
So what are the
Yeah.
controls you see in the Amazon web page? You can see all the controls here as well.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah. But we want some, like, we want that particular features like sale and all,
Only
the above one. We need to choose these things.
exactly. So you can choose here itself only. Otherwise, you can enable the select on screen. You can select directly on application level.
Okay.
I'm just enabling the select on screen. After enable the select on screen, just minimize this window and adjust this window right, left like this. Okay. Now
Yeah.
just move
Okay.
your cursor. Are you able to see all is highlighted here?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All. So if I perform a click operation here, directly automatically that control related stuff is adding into a scanning window. You can see it.
Yeah. These are the, yeah, I can see.
1 second. The page is loading, scanning window is loading.
No, on that side, like on left side, like
That is,
mobiles.
yeah, yeah.
So we don't need any elements like in Selenium. We need to find out like find element by ID by everything like features. We need to find out.
That things it will take automatically, Sachin. No need to spend
Yeah.
some additional time here to work on it, okay? I
Yes,
think
yes, ma'am.
let's start. Oh God, I'm unable to move further. Just give me a minute. I'll kill this Tosca and I'll reopen the thing. Yeah, not required. Cancel. Are you able to see all these controls are added here?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All, fresh, MX player, cell, best seller. Just wait for a second,
Yes,
maybe
ma'am.
loading all the stuff. We'll give some time to Oscar too because I just performed activities bit fast. So my activities Tosca is let me relaunch again, okay? Right click on here. I think it's long time for me. After long time I'm working on this laptop. Maybe that is the reason. Even it's 3 to 4 days. I missed to perform a log of activity.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Right click on here, do a scan application.
It's coming already. Running.
Then close the scanning window. I think no recording is also happening here. Let's kill this. That's great. Let me open again. Let me open the project.
Yes.
Okay, right click on here and do a scan application. Where is this Amazon? The first window is Amazon itself only, right? Select the Amazon and then click on scan.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'll select here only. So we want all, right?
Yeah.
All. So once you select all related checkbox, you can see bottom of the page, it will give you the selected item is unique. Are you able to see the left side bottom of the page? I highlighted here.
Yes. 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 I can.
So no need to spend much time here to recognize the IDs, class name to make a unique. Tosca itself, it's making a look this controls as unique. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
If any one of the control is not unique, then we'll spend some time to make a unique of that control. Okay.
Yes.
So see here now today's deals is not a unique property. Are you able to see only that today's deals is replicated into a different color? Are you able to see it?
Yes. Yes. The item is not unique.
Item is not unique. And even if you click on this today's deals in the bottom of the page, you can see the selected item is not unique.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Then we can check these right side properties. Okay. So here one window is there by default window identify by properties window. Hide these filtered items up to all. So by default, which properties are selected here to make a unique? Inner text and a tag.
Tag.
So
Yeah.
now this is not a unique property, right? We'll add extra property. Are you able to see value inside the class name?
Yes.
Just select the class name text box. Once you add a class name checkbox, now see the today's deals also becoming as a unique property.
Unique profile. Yeah.
So now I'm done with my creation of module. So once you add all these elements, you click on directly save left top corner. It save the module into a module section. Then close the scanning window. You can see in the module section level. So all the controls are added here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Drag and drop this module to attach case. Go to the module. Drag and drop this one to attach case and drop here. And here, we just want to verify the name of the control, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just giving my expected value in this value column level. All is my expected value. I don't know what exactly the value in the web page. Getting my point? And even I'm selecting here action mode as verify. So you are seeing this information here, right? These all are my expected thing. So whenever we do a verification, we always cross check expected value, actual value, both, right? Son,
Yes, ma'am.
you can call me Anshan, no worries. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm done with my development session.
Okay.
So once you're done with your script, we just verify that script is working as expected or not, right? To do that,
Yes.
so let me close all these windows. I'm just closing this Amazon window as well. Now go back to our Tosca. Select your test case. I just mentioned open URL and verification of all these pages. So the action mode is verify. So I'm asking Tosca to verify it. So what are the values I mentioned here? These all are my expected values. So at runtime Tosca, compare our expected values with actual value. If both are same, then the verification was successful. Okay. Now I'm running the script. You can see
Okay.
automatically if you open the browser. See, even the execution is also very fast here. So within fraction of seconds, it was verified. Seems like verification was successful. If you click on this login for column 3 dots, here you can see
Yes, ma'am.
expected value is all, actual value is also all. That is the reason verification was successful.
Yes, ma'am.
Like this, we do
Correct.
automation in Tosca. Okay. Even if you came as a fresher, if you came as an automation experience guy, so everyone do the same things. There is no much changes here. Okay. So the more
Yeah,
experience,
got it.
the more responsibilities in real time. But the freshers, they more concentrate on Tosca to understand it. That's it.
Yes, yes, correct, correct.
Now this part is clear for you. Do you
Yes, yes,
have
it's all clear actually.
do you have any questions, Sachin?
Sorry?
Do you
No, no, ma'am, it's all clear actually.
have great session with you. So if you have any question, I'll go with all of your questions one by one. Otherwise, we'll wind up the call. I'll ask management to share
Yeah,
the
sure.
videos along with the course content.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm just want to know one thing. I have one doubt actually, ma'am. Shall I go
Yeah,
for
please.
the one-to-one session or we'll go for the uh full classroom session which is uh I think one-to-one set will take few months, like 1 to 2 months. Within the 2 months, the course will be covered, I guess.
Yeah, both the things are same only. But there you can
Am I
see of
audible?
10 people, more than 20 people. But
Okay.
here you are the one and only person. If you have anything, we'll discuss together more to understand, make it clear, understand.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because, ma'am, I want some real-time exposure, so that will be more beneficial for me because I will jump into the as an experienced guy. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
So even
so
you
my
worked on
coaching.
some man, you know some challenges in real time, right? Definitely. We'll go with all automation real
Yes,
time.
yes, ma'am.
You can ask, you can raise a question, second, you can ask me, and I'll give you the solution for that, how we work in Tosca point of view. Hmm?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Okay.
Anything else?
No, ma'am. It's all clear. Thank you, ma'am. Actually, thanks for your time, ma'am. Actually, needed actually.
Thank you so much for your time as well, Sachin. So go with the recording video one more time. If you have any questions, you can make a note, and if you required, you can connect with me back. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay, ma'am.
you
Sure.
get the recording videos along with the course content. I'll ask the management to share with you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy weekend.
You too, ma'am.